Fine, I'm sharing. So on that day I have done some transactions, right? But I want to ask, are you getting what I am teaching you, or you have any doubts? If you have any doubts, and you should ask me. I have told you after 7 p.m. in the weekdays also, and weekends also, anytime Saturday, Sunday, other than the evening time, because evening time I'm taking class now. So morning 9 a.m. Saturday, Sunday till 4 p.m. or 3 p.m. you can ask your doubts by WhatsApp, or even weekdays also after 7 p.m. in the evening. You can message me, or whatever problems. If you are practicing, you can ask me. If you have any installation issues, you can ask me also. So I don't like to discuss more on this. So on that day, we have discussed the cash account, sorry, cash journal. Na? Just a minute, system is opening. Hand or what? Okay. What happened? Just a minute. Future.
प्लस आपको
Okay, today is only. What is happening actually? Why it is? The server is disconnected again and again. That I don't know what is the reason. You should remember the path. Otherwise, transaction code is also, but initially you should remember the path. I told you that any journal entries you will do through this document entry, including your bank account also in this document entry. Bank account, there are separate transaction code FB50 bank account journal entries, non-cash, but for cash FBCJ. For cash FBCJ, this is the T code, transaction code. So I have already done some transactions. You click on the today and it will show the today's balance. I think server is slow. Maybe at any time it can be disconnected also. Let us see. I have done many transactions on that. Okay, I'll do again. Gas receipt Cash received means cash withdrawal from the bank. Normally bank, if it is not from bank, it can be from the branch also. Suppose either withdrawal from the bank or withdrawal cash taken from any branch, that can be also contra entry. It is not like that the contra entry always be the bank and office or the bank and a cash. It can be cash is taken from the other branches also, right? It may be other branches means other branches, not from the other branches bank account, other bank account, from the other branches, you can say cash department, or the branch has paid the cash. Some sales transactions in cash and they have given the handover the cash to the head office, like that. Server is slow, that is why browsing it is. So there are some small petty expenses like courier and the petrol expenses and expenses. So these are coming under your petty cash expense. There are so many other expenses also. Say local conveyance also. These are petty expenses. So when these type of expenses are maintained cash journal only. And sometimes the cash is also, suppose any branch officers are paying the handing over the cash to the head office cashier. So in that case also contra entry will happen and we have to set up, right? That's also contra entry, like the bank to cash, branch to cash, or cash to branch. That can be also done. Right? So anyway, so normally the expenses, petty expenses are meant for major transactions are through the bank only. This is mode of payment are through the bank only, bank transfer only. Nowadays the RTGS check to very rare. RTGS or any other internet bank, online transfer. So these are through the bank only. So just I'll share the SAP screen. It is open now. So there is no need to open this. I'll just backspace. As usual, I will select. Once you have typed it is saved here, you can just give the backspace and also suppose cash withdrawal from the bank. Say 3,800. Okay. You just post it. It should be green. After the posting now, it should be green. Your answer is correctly posted. And then you pay the cash payments. Sorry. Cash. There are the very few expenses are there, not necessary. Say courier expenses. Yes, say 1,500. A GL account there is no necessary because it is configured linked to the GL account. Na? So if you select the courier expenses, it will automatically go to that GL account. Only post. Okay, you see now. So I have not typed any GL account, only courier expenses. It is in the our link to the GL account. GL account is linked to that. And narration is there, courier expense, that is why say any created is actually property. Just for the you can practice create as many as possible. Sharing the videos and that you can rectify yourself. Initially, if you are finding in or first go through the video, do the configuration until and unless you cover up the GL accounts part, you cannot do any transaction postings. The sequence wise I have done actually. So you can follow the same sequence in the real time also same sequence more or less same. Chart of account even after company code also fiscal year you can do that thing or after the company code also you can create the chart of accounts. That is also most important thing. But as I am doing it sequentially, that is why fiscal year because fiscal year field status variant. I'm finishing these primary things, global settings things, and then come to the chart of accounts. So these are the global settings, fiscal year, chart of accounts. These are the very essential things. If you are making any mistake, then everything will be the error will number range. The number range should be the correct document type. So we are using the standard document type. Posting key also standard posting key we are using. There is not you should not change all these things. If you are changing, then it will be a problem. Right. So what way I am doing the customization? Initially you do, and after that, when you have more experience, then you can do according to requirement of the business when you will be in job. That is different thing. Or you can do the advanced learning and want to learn more, and then you can do R&D. Yes. Disconnect हो रहा है सर्वर पता नहीं. I will take class. Sorry, I will take the class even 2 days. I think this week because today class also very certain and more no more not more many more students today. So tomorrow I will take, but another class I think I will be taking on the Wednesday or Thursday. If I want, I can finish within a 1.5 month, but you have no system, you cannot practice. That is why 3 months is there. College is opening in the 1st of the February. Then I can help the your college to and other whatever the configuration that I can do. I'll tell your the teacher who is responsible for request them for to help you. Agreed for this, then it will be good for you to practice that lab. कहाँ गया रे? नेट भी थोड़ा स्लो है, इसकी वजह से शायद ये प्रॉब्लम आ नहीं, बस सर्वर आ रहा है तो प्रॉब्लम सर्वर वहां से लगता है, नहीं तो इतना बार नहीं करता था कभी. After the cash journal, we'll go to the account receivable or account payable. But today I'll do maybe general ledger things or revision things. I'll see whatever. It is not opening properly. Balances, how to check the balances, I have already told you. Still, I'll show you how to check. Come to the account when you want to check balances. Here the transaction code, either through this drill down like this and SAP menu, accounting, financial accounting, general like this. Otherwise, for this FBLCN, you can type here, then it will be coming. FBL, FCN, if I type here, the screen will be coming. So this is the thing. And that day also I have shown you. Same way, all the whether it is a account receivable from the DL transaction code for account is and account receivable. You do it right now in follow the transaction code in here. Why? Because you are new and you should know the more range drill to the drill down so that you will have what are the functionalities are there. If you directly use the transaction code, you will not aware of what functionalities SAP has. That is why it's better to whether it's implementation last में transaction code or even for the user also you can find here from the implementation and the transaction code also. So, but you should initially for your knowledge purpose you should go through the path, the optimization path. Same way drill down also. And when you do the expertise, then you can use some type of transaction code because in the past it will become a little faster. But the permanent and if you forget transaction code, you cannot do anything. So that is why you should know the path. You where exactly that's the in other ways you can access. Bill account for the which are bank account I have on that expense. I will not take expenses, right? All expenses are not open item. Expense or incomes are not coming under the open item. Item management are the basically for I'll just share again. Net is slow today actually. That is why again and again it is happening. What is 13399 count? So we want to say electricity, nahi, I think local governments or yeah. Company code. There is no open items. We will select the all items, right? This is actually this transaction normally for the open item management, but it has the option of the all items also. Even GL accounts has GL has no open item. Sorry, expenses has no open items. Incomes has no open items. You have to select all items and click here execute. This is a symbol of this thing. So we have done one transaction on that day 1200. Local conveyance has been paid. If you want the entries, you can select this one. This is the thing. So cash in hand minus means it has been paid. That means credit. Cash has paid now, so that is why it is negative. Local conveyance account is a expense, it is a debited. Achha, any of you are the non-commerce background, so they can have already the accounting videos also. Either they can request me for the accounting videos, or I can take some time the additional class also. But the additional class I don't want to take because we have already the videos for the accounting concepts for the non-commerce. So they can request me and then I can forward these videos. But these are not so much details, only concepts. Another one or two class may be required for that. So I'll do. But if you need, if you are any of you are the non-commerce, then I can share these videos, accounting videos, debit, credit, balance sheet items, profit loss items, basic accounting principles. So that you, otherwise you can read some books, net actually. I have not shared or not just give just a minute. So this is the have you that or not? So have you seen before that what transaction I have on the I'll do again. Given the GL account and all this execute. And if you want more details of the entries and all the general ledger, the 100 rupees has been spent the local government towards the local government. If you then you have to select and just move. Oh, sorry. Is that thing. And want to know for this is a technical aspect transaction, the technical things. Then is the transaction code. Note down also, I have told you that thing FBL3, and if you type in the transaction here, you can say before the save button there is a field is there. So the field is transaction code. You can put the transaction, write the transaction FBL3 and this will open. You can fill up and then execute this. This is the execution button. Here also FS10, FSGL B03. Actually, these are the old transaction code, which is also in the ECC 6.0. But this FHGL B03 is the ECC 6.0 new. This table is new, and that is why this name is display balances here also there, and display balances here also there. Display balances in the, because we are doing, because some servers are linked with the R3 server also. In the R3, this is the transaction code which is also useful for the ECC 6.0. What training is conducted right now? It is through the ECC 6.0 version, EHP 7. Right, whatever it may be, more or less same. इसमें ज्यादा difference नहीं. Difference for HANA, difference is there. For HANA, what happens? There are some, data. HANA database is much more, and these tables will be no more. These tables, indexing tables are no, sorry, these transaction codes will not be available there. So these will be in the HANA view. I will discuss later on, and once you will be trained, and the difference between HANA and ECC. HANA overview I will give. It will not be difficult for you, and most of the R3 are using. So far the T code is R3 ECC 6.0 or S4. There is a very little difference, or the negligible difference in the screens. Okay, some very few transaction codes are but more or less same transaction codes are available now. The table wise, the table technical aspects change, radical change. So you should not worry about that. There is a big difference in that. There is not much big difference. Controlling GL accounts creation is directly now in the chart of you can say FS00. The creation of the GL accounts is a little different in the S4 HANA. So that difference I'll tell you in the project type. So if you want to see the balances here, same thing. You can either use the, so that doesn't matter. Here it internet little slow today. I'll take till 9:30, not much. But in this class is just repeating as you can like that practice. But the new class will be the account receivable. Next class the account receivable. Account receivable means sub-ledger, that is customer things. And there are the small things like parking document, holding document, and that will later on we'll do. The meaning of this English meaning, the parking, holding. So the same meaning in the, what does it mean in English? Same thing in the accounting also. A document को क्यों hold किया? कुछ तो problem है इसलिए hold किया. ठीक है, तो टेक्निकल बिन होल्डिंग और पार्किंग में भी डिफरेंस है, मैं बताऊंगा बात. तो फॉर यू बेसिकली holding, parking होगी, holding हो, both are holding means there is some deficiency. Or suppose a voucher has no supporting document, so they hold the document without passing or moving until and unless there's supporting documents has come, it will be hold for some period, say maybe 10 days, 5 days, 6 days, maybe 3 days, like that. Which account I was trying to net both. Shall I change? If I change, and the Zoom will be disconnected again, restarting will be a problem. It will take time. That is why I'm not changing the internet. Otherwise, I don't know why it is due to some other issues in the internet or what. Okay. So what we'll see. Achha, repair maintenance also you can repair maintenance computer can be also your petty expenses. Depends करता है कि how much amount, small amount or big amount. If big amount normally not paid in cash. Below 10,000 or maximum 10,000. Even be some companies has some own limitation. They have defined how much amount they will pay in cash at a time to a party. So they have their own, you can say, own you can guidelines. You can say it is like that. How much they pay maximum the cash for the petty expenses. That is decided by the management. And normally, big amount not paid to the cash, only petty cash. So here say repair maintenance, so we have not done now. So we'll see just difference is that that is it same or different how it is showing. So you can at least understand. You see here, it is coming like this. So if you click here, it will give the debit credit both. Only debit. If you click here, it will give the only debit. Here the credit नहीं expenses है तो कोई credit ही नहीं है. Just click it. And then here, remember these steps. So, so you will be maximum either you can use this for the balance checking or this FS10. I have shown this one and this one. FS10 sorry, FS10 also you can use it for the balance. Same, you see, the screen is same. After filling all the information, you just click here in the side. Then it will the screen will open. And you can check your accounting entries. Let's see. Just slow हो रहा है अभी. यह तो बैलेंस नहीं है तो फिर आपको खाली बस एक ही दिखेगा. चाहिए here I will click or there I will click, that doesn't matter. Especially debit side accounts में आ गया तो reverse side में adjustment में जाएगा. लोकल कन्वेंस को आपने डाल दिया, व्हीकल में डाल दिया, ठीक है. Case the journal entry rectification entry will pass. So that you have studied actually how the rectification entries are passed. The same way you can pass, but in a different according companies, maintaining their records, accounting records in a little different way. They are following all these guidelines of the Indian GAAP or IFRS or the US GAAP, whatever, or international accounting standard. But the basic things are same. To this. If you want to check the same thing, change means you may change or change. That change means you cannot change the amount or something. Change only is possible to extent of the text, which is no use at all. Fiscally, 2021 we will write here. Fiscal year is still March now. And the next new fiscal year will start in that time, only in the April 1st. So that is why till that time we will use the 2021. document number. If you remember the document number, then only you can check. Right. So for the document number is to be noted actually. That is why to use all the functionalities, you should note down something so that you can during the practice time, not this thing. You can remember the I note down the company code which I am teaching you. What is the chart of accounts? What is the some nominal? You can say essential things you have to note it. Chart of accounts, company code, fiscal year variant, and all these things not required. But at least you should know the which variant I am using V3 for the April to March standard. Or if it is copied also, different name, company code name or some symbolic is there, you can do like this. Document number if you have, you can, otherwise you cannot. You can check, you cannot check. With the document number it will come. If you just see it here, sorry, it will not open until unless you put the document number and fiscal year, even you can putting, still it will not open. Specify the another selection criteria. Okay. So last document I have to check. For this I have to for the other knowledge purpose, and I can check the it is already created. Right. If I have to, then again I have to go to the just a minute. Okay. Document now. If you go to the GL account, then we can find the document number. So for example, the first the four here it is saved and is not saved by default. It is coming 4 times 03 is the document number. 4 times 0 C, right? Then I document type तो मेरे ख्याल से ऐसे है, तो देखते हैं ऐसे शायद वो क्या बोला है corresponding items not existing 4003 था ना. अच्छा ये डॉक्यूमेंट नंबर नहीं देंगे अभी, ब्लैंक छोड़ देते, क्या बोलते हैं no corresponding items. So might be doctor गलत हो गया है, just to check. 4 times 03, right? 4 times 03. This is a document number. डॉक्यूमेंट टाइप तो अभी, अच्छा डॉक्यूमेंट टाइप भी देख लेते हैं. देख लेते हैं. Here, document type is the essay. Essay is the document type. तो बाय डिफॉल्ट वो आना चाहिए। कहाँ गया वो? इससे यूनिस पोस्टिंग डेट कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट क्राइटेरिया खाली देना है, नॉट ऑल दिस थिंग्स यू हैव टू फिल। यार अभी कौन से बच गया अभी? कुछ ज्यादा ट्रांजेक्शन तो नहीं होगा, वो अपने आप आना चाहिए। अच्छा, पोस्टिंग डेट अरे कुछ बोलते क्यों नहीं भाई? सो गए क्या सब? 29 ना 30 हो गया? 29 ना 2901 2022 still it is not showing. अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, पोस्टिंग डेट 29 इसका नहीं है, गड़बड़ हो रहा है ना। ये मेरे ख्याल से लास्ट क्लास का भी था, 22-23 को दोस्त था, मैं उसको मालूम पड़ेगा। पोस्टेड 2301 डॉक्यूमेंट डेट पोस्टिंग डेट सेम है, देख रहे हो ना? ठीक है, इससे कुछ आ रहा है क्या? इसकी वजह से आना नहीं चाहिए मेरे ख्याल से। तो 2021 नॉर्मली डॉक्यूमेंट इसका ज्यादा यूज नहीं है, लेकिन फिर भी कभी कभी जरूरत पड़ता है तो उसको ओपन करके आके नरेशन चेंज करना है तो कर सकते हो। ओपन क्यों नहीं हो रहा है अभी, उसको तो देखना पड़ेगा। ये डॉक्यूमेंट ऐसा वो बाई मिस्टेक वो डॉक्यूमेंट नंबर यही है, इसीलिए नहीं हो रहा है। वन वो है, इसीलिए प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है। 7 times 06, अरे तो होता क्यों नहीं? ये तो ऐसे तो कुछ ऐसे ये नहीं गलत है। 1 कितना भूल गया फिर दोबारा। अरे स्क्रीन दिख रहा है ना, नहीं दिख रहा है? हेलो, प्लीज टेल मी द whether the screen is visible or not.
Yes, sir.
इतने लोग हैं, कोई भी आवाज नहीं करते। Can you, the screen is visible?
Yes.
Okay. 3 4 4 times 0, 4 times 0 how many times? 3 to 5 7 times 0, 7 times 0 and 6 1 7 times 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 0, then now 6 or what? 6 This is the document number. If you want to see from the GL for the you training session, I'm just doing like this. Even real time also, if it is required, also you can do. You can take the document number from GL account also. These are most important: document number, document type, amount, posting date. All these headings are known as the line items. Okay. GL account is this. I have taken by mistake in the document number this GL account. That is why it is not open. Anyway, so 6 ना देखो राइट ना ये बहुत सारा देने का जरूरत नहीं है. चलो ठीक है 23 से ओपन हुआ ना नहीं हुआ इसको डबल क्लिक करो सीधा. Okay. So I'll not take much time. People might be hungry for your dinner. I'll just take 2 minutes. This is a journal entry for this, and this is the GL accounts 1040001 is the cash account, right? Posting key is the 50. Posting key here is the credit is the 40. That means it is debited, local government debited, cash is credited. That means cash has been gone because of the payment, reduced to that extent, cash balance. Because these are the very essential, because after customization, your role is to be test whether the testing is success or not. Right. So that is why this is also part of the, that means you can say end user. End user training, end user knowledge means this is a part of the training program, of course, for the testing purpose, but basically the end users or the where the it is implemented, so they have to they are checking balances like these are the things. It is given the account balances or document play, so all these things for the end user. Easy access means end user. You see here, I'll tell you. It is for the entire screen. On that day also I have told you again, some kind students might have missed the class, so I'm just explaining this thing. So document is very rarely all these things are used. Normally आपका ये वाला this one FB50 ये तो मैं बाद में बताऊंगा इसको, मेरे ख्याल से अभी जरूरत नहीं है. FBS02 वगैरह ये सब क्या है कि other than this which are not possible in standard, it can be पेमेंट इनकमिंग पेमेंट्स यहाँ पे है और रिसीवेबल में भी होगा, अकाउंट रिसीवेबल हियर. ठीक है, I'll not go into so much. If you want to ask any doubts, you can ask. I've told you, given you the timing, and you can message me. But calling during the daytime or is not actually preferred, or you should not. Only you can every day if you are practicing, or you can WhatsApp me during the day. Suppose for example you can WhatsApp me, but I cannot answer at that time because I'll be in the office with. So only weekdays are Saturday, Sunday evening 7 बजे के बाद you can ask me or in the share in the group also. So about it is 1 hour. I will not take much class now because these are the common discussion, and this is just for your testing purpose. It will be useful, right? You should remember and also practice accordingly. And you have to remember also besides the drill down, so you remember some useful transaction for FB50, and you are this is the not required here. It is double. It will be normally bank account will be better. FBCJ for the cash channel. Post with clearing, incoming payments. These are the exceptional incoming payment means. So, for example, you are receiving the dividend, right? The Cost is clear. Income, yes. Dividend receipt, commission receipt. So this can be here because bank account will be debited. Okay. And your commission account will be commission receipt, means income, it is commission account will be credited. But then the real time scenario, they have they have been investing the money, they know that how to maintain it, right? So accounting entries are passed at the time of the investment, and when the redemption or you can say repayment of the any investment, that accounting also there. But these are the basically investment and loans are normal accounting to hota hai, but there is another module, advanced module known as treasury and risk management. So through that fixed deposit हो गया, LC हो गया, your other terms like bank guarantee हो गया, वो maintain वहाँ पे हो रहा है, ठीक है? तो बिग बहुत बड़ा कंपनी जो है तो उसमें सब वो टाइप का ट्रांजैक्शन मेंटेन करता है, अदरवाइज जीएल में क्रिएट करके कर देते हैं, लेकिन उसमें करने में वो जनरल लेजर में करने में देयर आर सम लिमिटेशंस आर देयर, दैट इज व्हाई इट इज ट्रेजरी द स्पेशलाइज्ड for this fixed deposit, loans, all these things, mortgage, anything. So today is this much only. I will not take much class. So thanks for joining. I'm ending the class.